Hello everybody and welcome back to Golden Sun with me and
Bass6286.
we'll be starting on our first sort of kind of dungeon. So I recommend you guys go and you equip everybody with some better stuff, whether it be weapon or armor, whatever you can afford, whatever helps. I suggest equipment for everybody and maybe one weapon for Garrett or Isaac, whoever you choose.
This is the entrance to Sol Sanctum. This is your first time here, right?
Well, seeing as how it's forbidden, yes it is.
It's an important relic of our past. Take a good look at it.
Okay, that was unnecessary.
Just random bits of information.
Alright, so Isaac can only jump one space, but you'll see he can jump, which is pretty amazing. Anywho, there's going to be 3 places to go. There's going to be the left, the right, and the middle. Once we get past here, getting a little ahead of myself. Basically just jump, it's self-explanatory. This game has a lot of puzzles, which is kind of different from a lot of other games because it's filled with puzzles constantly. So if I get stuck, Bass will help me so you guys don't want to punch me to the screen not being able to figure it out.
Oh geez, now I have to make sure I know what I'm doing.
Well, because I mean, you know this game well enough, just like I do,
Yes.
so...
Yeah.
It's not like I invited you, like, you're like, I have no idea what game this is, I don't even know what you're talking about. That would have been awkward.
Who's that main character again? What's he doing? Synergy? What's that?
And again, there's not really any strategy for these enemies, they're all really easy to defeat. It's basically just mash A to win at the start of the game. Alright, so here, if I can find my way around without being dumb, here we go.
I was gonna say, aren't we supposed to go to, like, the right first?
The middle first.
Is it the middle? Oh, this happened last time. I was like, we're supposed to go right, and then you went middle, and I'm like, oh, good thing I didn't say to go right.
So you have to get that small jewel to continue on. It's kind of like keys in this particular dungeon, and then you want to go to the right. And you'll see the statue with one glowing eye. So you want to go ahead. The right eye is sparkling, but there's a hole where the left eye should be. Well, we just picked up that jewel that kind of looks like an eye, I guess. Yeah, okay.
It sparkles, maybe?
I guess that's why.
Jewels spark. It is a well-known fact that jewels sparkle.
Jewel sparkle,
Therefore.
go!
Shine our way to freedom.
I guess I'll mention this now. The important thing to remember about this game is that in most RPGs you can pretty much just mash A, and if I had Isaac, Garrett, and Jenna all attack the first vermin, but say Isaac defeated it on his turn, Garrett and Jenna would defend. It's not like most games where you defeat an enemy and your party will automatically move to the next enemy. That's not how it works. You basically waste a turn by defending if someone defeats an enemy before you do so. Took me a while to get used to that because there's not very many games that do that at all, but
Yeah, the only ones I can think of are like the really old RPGs where they didn't have the technology to do that.
once you get used to it, it's fine. It's actually quite nice to kind of think a little bit instead of mashing A. So what is this?
What's going on, Creighton? I keep expecting him to talk, but...
He will. Oh, he will.
What's wrong, Creighton? Those two said there was a hidden passage leading deeper into the sanctum. I've come here many times, and I've always thought it looked strange.
How can you come here many times when it's forbidden?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Like, how do you get in here? I had always imagined Sol Sanctum would look different somehow.
What do you mean?
Sol Sanctum was built in honor of the sun. There ought to be something here to reflect that.
Reflect, sun.
Lol. I was always puzzled why there wasn't. Aren't we all, Creighton? If there's a hidden passage, then maybe it leads to Well, let's see if we can find it. Of course, he's not going to tell us where it's leading to. I think he's serious. Should we help him, Isaac? Nah.
He's supposed to be the responsible adult. What a jerk. You can't seriously want to turn back after we've come this far. Jenna's just as bad. Ugh.
Let's help Creighton. We should stick together after all. We don't get him a second choice in the matter either. It's just like, oh, no.
It doesn't matter. Like you have to do it regardless. Whenever you see these little white, I guess they're like white dots on the ground, that's kind of a hint you can use Psi Energy. And I don't think I've showed this off yet, but Garrett was using Psi Energy to move that stone earlier, and this is what Isaac has. He has the move Psi Energy. What you can do is you can either select it through the menu to use it once, or it'll say shortcut set to L and R. You can press L or R first, and then select the Psi Energy, and you'll see move has been set to L, which is a lot easier, because there's certain areas where you have to use like one type of Psi Energy, and it just gets annoying to go through your menu each and every single time. So.
Yeah, it's nice that they put those shortcuts in.
Yeah, I think the left-hand side is a dead end. I'm pretty sure.
I guess we'll find out. We climb the tower, and all of a sudden, oh crap! This is the dead end. No.
We're missing a jewel. Where is it?
Oh yeah. Darn those jewels, making you explore. Who wants to explore?
Left-hand side is just like a shortcut to come here, so both paths go to the same place, which is kind of weird, but whatever.
They're trying to fake you out and think it's a maze, but it really isn't.
Yeah. Like, let's just trick all these bunch of kids. They don't know any better.
It's only the beginning of the game, anyways.
That's funny because people are like, they're 13, they look like they're 8 and 9. I'm like, I know, that's what I thought at the start of the game too.
Yeah. Oh well, that's like a rule of video games. They either look younger than they are, or they look older than they are. They never look their age.
Yeah, we were talking about that. It's like they're 15 years old and they're going to save the world. It's like, okay.
And conveniently, all of the adults can never do anything. Like, they're just incompetent, apparently.
They're like, I'm too old and stuff, or something. I don't know.
I have some other adult business I must take care of. You kids go save them.
It's like, yeah, thanks. Thanks for all the help. Oh, and if we've forgotten from the last video, I think people might be confused as to, like, the storyline of this game, but it's not really worth explaining right now, because all we're doing right now is trying to figure out if what Minardi and Satara said was true, because, like, Jenna and Garrett seem to think they're thieves. They just jump to that conclusion for whatever reason.
Randomly. Yeah, they haven't really explained any major plot at all yet.
But we'll get around to it, but I figured I'd just kind of mention that, because I think people are like, what? Like, what?
What's this game about? I don't get it.
It'll make sense eventually.
Indeed.
Oh my god, so many statues!
More statues. It doesn't look like we can reach them from here. Or can we? Perhaps synergy is the key. Isaac, try to use your synergy.
Alright, so this is... Yeah, I don't feel like it, but this is when move comes in handy, having it on a shortcut, because you can move every single one of these statues, but you only need to move the first two on the left, and then the last one on the right. Those are the only ones you need to move. The rest of them are dead ends, or not.
It's the second to the right? Or not?
No, I could have swore. Well,
oh, do you have to like put the thing in the thing first and then it happens?
I think so. I was gonna say, I'm not crazy. I know there's another one over there.
I love my brilliant descriptions of things.
Like, put the thing in the where and the who and the what.
Oh, of course.
Of course, this is a dead end. So that's nothing. But you can see once you put the jewel in the eye. There it is! Haha!
We aren't crazy.
Brilliant deduction. Yes. Just gonna defeat these amazes.
They're so amazing.
Oh,
Uh, uh.
that's corny.
Okay.
No room for that. No, I'm just kidding. I think we've pretty much ran into every single enemy in here, though. These are considered the weaker versions of these enemies. Later on in the game, we'll fight these again, but they're stronger. So... Ho ho, what is this?
This is it! We found it! Clearly, this is the mark of the sun, the heart of Sol Sanctum. It's just as I'd imagined, which means those two were telling the truth.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a good question.
But if what they said was true, then that must mean they must have been...
They were thieves! They came to rob the sanctum!
Let's hurry back to the village and tell everybody!
Kraden has other plans. Kraden, what's the matter? We're so close.
Close? Close to what?
We've come all the way to the heart of Sol Sanctum. To turn our backs on it and leave. There's something wrong with that?
That line has always made me laugh. I don't know why, but...
Sol Sanctum holds the origins of alchemy. It would be a waste to... What do you think? Shall we go a little farther?
That doesn't matter what you say, you have to anyway, so we'll just say yes.
Thank you!
Make an old man happy.
So... Yeah.
If you put it that way, we don't have much choice.
I'm with Kraden. I want to look inside. Really? We'll just go a little bit farther. Or further. Good, it's decided. Let's move ahead.
Kraden's having his nerdgasm over there, so...
Ooh. What is this room? The opposite of the last room? There's a moon in the center, a picture of Luna.
Luna and Sol, so yeah, complete opposites.
This must symbolize night. These rooms must be connected somehow, don't you think?
No, yes.
Maybe. Not at all. Luna and Sol, these rooms must hide some secret. What could it be? What does it all mean? Isaac, would you look farther up the passage?
We said no last time, but it doesn't matter. You have to say yes or no. He'll do the same thing, so...
Let me know what you find.
And then we were confused because like he didn't come with you, and I thought he was like he was like, I'm just gonna stay here, and I was like, Kraden, no, I didn't mean it.
Yeah, he's just like, wait over there, and then he goes off in a corner, and we're like, wait, what?
Wait, what? Yeah. Anyways, you have to go up the stairs, I guess, and if you go down here, you can pick up what's called a Psi Energy Stone. Well, let's use some Psi Energy first. I forgot to also show off different types of Psi Energy that don't exactly do things. You can use like Cure, for example. Cure 70 HP. Then go ahead and heal up. Depending on what element you are and what Psi Energy you have, you'll have different spells. As you can see, Garrett and Isaac have Move, but only Isaac has Cure and Retreat. Jen is useless and has nothing, but again, that will make more sense later on. And then as you can see, the party's PP is fully restored. And then it disappears. You can only use those things once you actually find them. And I forgot to mention too, walking will restore your PP gradually, so...
Which is handy.
You see there's 4 places to move, but if you move them, it'll cause some havoc downstairs, so... Instead, what you're going to want to do is move these statues over in this room first, or this side, I guess I should say. Because that would just cause for more dialogue.
And we don't want to kill Kraden either.
I know. Well, it just calls for more dialogue, and I kind of want to just get to the, get to a certain point so we can do this place in 2 videos.
Get to the juicy stuff. Juice.
Thirsty. There we go. So they want to put that there. Something clicked! Alright.
Oh.
And now you can start to move these statues. Ooh, fancy.
What's happening?
It's changing from night to day, I guess.
Isaac must have found something.
And before, if you would have moved those before the other part, lightning would have hit him, so...
You found it, Isaac.
Fried Kraden. Kraden!
Reminds me of calamari. Excellent work, Isaac. Where did that hole come from?
That's a good question. I think we just like burned a hole in the ground or something, I don't know.
No one's really sure. When Isaac moved those statues, 2 beams of light shot out from them. And then this hole appeared in the floor.
And Isaac dropped the statue into it after that.
Good work, everyone. So the statue puzzle was the trap. Apparently. And that other statue was here to disarm the trap.
Like I said, that trap was lightning, so... we're clever.
And now that you've disarmed it, we should be alright. I'll observe from the lunar room where it's safe. You handle the rest. Well, alright.
Do I want to keep going or not? The reason this game takes so long is because there's so much dialogue, which is why I invited Bass in the first place, because I'm like, oh, there's so many characters and voices and stuff, but just in general, there's so much dialogue in this game, if you haven't already noticed, so...
It's kind of known for that, I think.
Be prepared for that, because that's not changing anytime soon. Alright. I guess we'll stop here. Now that we've moved all 4 of those lights, we're going to go downstairs and we're going to see what's happening with Kraden. So see you guys in the next episode, and thank you all so very much for watching.
Later.